There's no way you're gonna do that, Bob.
Bob, 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 Bob. First challenge of the trip, right off the plane, head straight to Man vs. Food. And as I quickly found out about England, there is no such thing as free parking right where you're trying to get to. So we had to park down the street a ways and walk up. Not a big deal. Working on that appetite. Here I am finally at Man vs. Food. I've been hearing about this place for a long time. Excited to be in here. As soon as you walk in the door, you can see a big wall of losers, people that have lost challenges here, and then of course a wall of winners. And our friends, Mitch and Randy, right up on that wall. I'm hoping to join them soon. If the name didn't give it away, this giant mural tells the story of the restaurant. This is definitely all about restaurant challenges. They have a lot of different challenges. Some you win prizes for, some you don't. But here's the list. We don't care about any of these other ones. We're here for the biggest burger in Europe, and they call that the Belly Buster. They start cooking these immense burger patties on the grill, and then they put them in the oven to finish the cooking. It is huge. Look at this, how big this bun is. It's got tons of mayonnaise, which is something I don't normally eat, so it's going to be interesting to see if I like that. This is what it looks like when it comes out. It's just enormous. This is a heavy, heavy burger, and here we are with it on the scale. You can see it's 10.75 pounds. This is a huge challenge. It cost 80 pounds sterling, and I had to get the money out of the ATM to do it. So it's $232 US for 2 of these burgers.
3, 2, 1.
Okay, guys, we get 40 minutes.
I should ask for another plate.
Oh, yeah. A meat pie.
I'm gonna try to eat like a burger.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to another video. Make sure you check out Brandon. I'll link him in the description below. This is a first in a very long series of videos we filmed in England. This, of course, is a monster burger. I'm trying to eat this as neatly as possible. My goal is to eat this as a burger, cut it in slices, and just keep picking it up. Unfortunately, there is a massive amount of mayonnaise in the bottom, so I'm going to be wearing mayonnaise most of this video. There's just nothing you can do to get around it. I am shocked. The bun actually tastes fresh.
Yeah, I like the. Usually we go places and the bun's old. These are fresh buns.
When they told us they only sell about 1 of these burger challenges a month, I was expecting the roll to be old and very hard and stale. But that's not the case. They must throw out a lot of these rolls or take them home, because this was a good roll. Now, you can just walk in off the street and order this challenge. It does take about an hour to make, but if you do come, you have to use cash. They do not take a credit card for the challenge. 5 minutes in.
Bob's eating this bottom bun too, so I'm going to have a lot of mayo at the end.
There is a lot of mayo in here. A lot of mayo is an understatement. I'm trying to avoid eating straight mayo at the end of this challenge, so I'm trying to keep it in with the burger and have it all at one shot. Now, Man vs. Food does have us live on their TikTok account, and that's who I'm talking to on this other camera. Whoever's commenting live on TikTok, we see that we're live, but we can't read any comments.
Yeah, I apologize. We can't read the comments on that screen there.
But we're both from the United States. Came over here to do food challenges. If we are able to finish this burger in 40 minutes, we're going to get a net gain of 270 British pounds, or about 337 US dollars. The burger's a lot better than I expected. It's really hard to make a burger patty this big.
I stirred it on the outside good, and then they put it in the oven.
I was expecting the worst for this burger, but it was actually much better than I thought it was going to be, so I was very pleased with that. Now, this is not a challenge where we're trying to set a record or we're racing against each other. We're literally just trying to win the challenge, because we have another one later this night, and we have many, many to come in the days to follow, about 18 more additional challenges. So we're just trying to get through this and come out with the win. These rolls are thick.
Deceiving.
I only had to eat about 5 pounds of this burger to realize how dense these buns were. They were incredibly dense. I'm not sure what they were like, but kind of like a stale pound cake, that type of dense. They were very thick and heavy, but they did taste good.
Half of it. There's more napkins. I don't know how the heck you're keeping it so clean. The kitchen over here.
I don't know, it's so big. It's like every bite I figure that that sandwich is gonna fall apart. So far, so good with this burger. I pretty much have kind of a death grip on it. I am squeezing this burger so tight so it doesn't fall apart. And that's what's making this mayonnaise shoot out, get everywhere in my face and hands. We'll clean that up at the end. But I am determined to eat this as a normal burger. Of course, it's an 11-pound burger.
15 minutes in. About 25 minutes left.
We have plenty of time left. I'm feeling very comfortable we're both going to be able to finish the burger inside the 40 minutes, but we have to remember the house rules and not get disqualified. For instance, my main camera times out after 15 minutes, and normally I would get up and walk around the table and turn it back on, but with the Belly Buster Challenge, you're not even allowed to stand up at the table without being disqualified. So I'm not going to have to use a different camera the rest of this video.
This is not a contest between Bob and I. If it was, Bob would win every time. This is a challenge versus the establishment. So I win or I lose. I'm just trying to win some money so we can pay for all the parking that we have to do around here. And the emissions and something else, road tax or something. Congestion tax.
Depending on what you're driving, you could be paying over $30 a day in taxes in the London area.
You need to restart the camera?
Oh, word. Hopefully I don't have too much time left for this burger, so no need to restart my main camera. Let's just finish this up strong and get some prize money so we have local currency to spend for the rest of our trip. Keep getting the hiccups from this bread. Oh. I think Brandon's regretting eating breakfast this morning. This is my first meal of the day.
So after this challenge, the ones kind of are easier. Start off with the hardest challenge in the UK.
I hope it's easier. It's a jaw workout. That sounded really silly to say. Of course, eating an 11-pound burger is going to be a jaw workout. If you're watching on TikTok, this is the Garbage Disposal and Notorious B.O.B. That breakfast buffet getting you?
Yeah. Pro tip, do not eat a buffet for breakfast if you're going to do a 10-pound burger.
I think that's pretty solid advice for anyone who wants to do a food challenge. Do not eat the same day you're trying to do your food challenge. It's not going to help you.
There's some more napkins when you get a second. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, we got plenty now.
Ooh, look at that.
Thank you. Woo! I was full 10 minutes ago.
That might be a new record for the most napkins I've ever received during an eating challenge. Usually, it's either feast or famine. You get a couple of them or you get a bunch, but I've never received a stack like that, and I really appreciate it. This mayonnaise was very messy to eat. As I finish up my burger, I'm going to have to address all the stuff that fell out of my sandwich, which is mostly mayonnaise, to be honest with you.
Got a little salad there.
I actually had a lot left. A lot of this stuff fell off the burger. Oh, so much mayonnaise here. All right, let me wrap this one up so I can get to my payday and on to the next challenge.
You gotta lick your plate too. No? We're just joking. You don't have to lick your plate.
Yeah, he won.
Well, I let him win, so I gotta hurry up now.
Appreciate you taking your time.
Had my rings on, it was heavy. I told him rotate stuff over here. Had a buffet this morning, I got all kinds of excuses.
That was actually quite a challenge. The bun was fresh. It actually held up to the hamburger meat. I've never had a big burger where the bottom bun didn't like totally get soaked and fall apart. They have a good match with the bun and burger here. And then here, finish up. Hopefully, we can both cash out. Thanks for sharing it, Neil. It was a good burger.
Really nice.
That was way better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, it really was. That bun was deceptive, though. Really, really good, but deceptive.
Times out of 100, when we eat a burger this big, it gets old after like 3 bites.
Yeah.
This
This is more than 8 bites.
yeah, it's like
No, it
eight
was-
bites. I also want to give a thank you to the sponsors. We'll list them up now that help make this trip possible.